Hello and welcome back to English Idea. This is Rim Alam. Today's video is very important because I will be talking about a Duolingo English test and the rules you must follow when taking the Duolingo English test. In this video, I'll be covering the following questions. What is Duolingo English test? What things do you need to sit for the test? What are the advantages of taking the Duolingo English test compared to other proficiency tests? How many universities accept a Duolingo English test? How often can you take the Duolingo test? And the final question, how long will your Duolingo English test results will be valid for? But before I proceed, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe and hit the bell icon to get a notification whenever I upload something new. Also, many of you have asked if I take online or offline classes. Yes, I do take online or offline classes. For more details about my classes, you can email me at englishideabypr@gmail.com. Now, without further delay, let's find out the answers of those questions, shall we? What is Duolingo English test? The Duolingo English test is a language proficiency test that is designed for today's international students and institutions. It offers an English proficiency score, video interview, and writing sample. What things do you need to sit for the test? You need a computer or a laptop and a webcam. Advantages of taking Duolingo compared to other tests like IELTS and TOEFL. 1. It is a lot easier compared to IELTS and TOEFL. 2. It takes just an hour or less for the exam, whereas IELTS or TOEFL is very time consuming. 3. You can take the test from your home, which means you don't need to go to any test center or etc. 4. It's much inexpensive compared to other proficiency tests. It will cost you just $49. Question number 4. How many universities accept Duolingo? It is accepted by several universities around the world, starting from the USA to the Philippines. You can check it manually by typing in the location and the name of the institution. I'll put the link in the description below. How long will your Duolingo English results will be valid for? The results for the Duolingo English test will be valid for 2 years. And the 5th question, how often can somebody take the Duolingo English test? Now, once you complete and submit a test, you will need to wait for your results before taking a new test. You may purchase 3 tests in 30 days. The period starts on the day you purchase your first test. And the final question, how long will your Duolingo English test results will be valid for? The results for the Duolingo English test will be valid for 2 years. Now, after you have taken the test, you do not want to receive uncertified results. It is very important that you understand all the rules before you sit for the test. And that's what this video is all about. I'm going to talk about all 3 rules in 3 different categories. Starting with computer, the second is environment, and third is a list of don't do's. Since you're taking the test from the comfort of your house, it means you're responsible for following the rules that Duolingo has set out, because this test is official and reliable, so you should follow the rules correctly. Alright, now I'll start to explain the rules. We'll start with the first category, which is computer. There are some specific requirements you need in terms of computer or laptop. There are some specific requirements you need in terms of your laptop or computer. On the screen you can see the rules. You can find this page from the Duolingo English Test Help Center. I'll put the link in the description below. In terms of a computer, you need a computer definitely, or a laptop, and also a reliable internet connection. And importantly, your computer or laptop must have a front-facing camera, a microphone and speakers. So you need to make sure your computer and laptop have all these features. If you're using a new computer or laptop, you don't need to worry, as modern computers and laptops do come with a good webcam, microphone and speaker. However, if you are using an old laptop or computer, you may need to use an external webcam, external keyboard or external speakers. Those are okay. However, remember, you cannot use headphones or AirPods which cover your ears. That's all for computers. Now let's take a look at the environment section. The environment just means the room you are in. You can do this at your home, at an office or anywhere you want to, as long as the room or space or environment follows the rules that Duolingo has. If you head over to the official Duolingo test guide, which I will put the link in the description, you will come across this page. The first tip that I would like to share with you all over here is to be comfortable. Yes, I understand it's an exam, it's a very important test. You need it to go abroad for your higher studies, but remember, if you are not comfortable, you will not be able to ace the exam. So sit comfortably, take a deep breath, and let's start the exam. Second tip, moving on. During the test, you should be in a quiet room without much noise in the background. Also, the room should be very private. You should be alone during the test. Also, your room or the environment should be very bright. That's what they meant by well-lit room. Being in a quiet and a private room is very important during the test. If you are living with people, make sure they know about the test and request them to be quiet during the test. And if you live in a loud area or city, try to find a quiet and private area for the test. Remember, if your room is not bright enough, the examiner will not be able to see your eyes and hear you clearly throughout the test. And if they can't see your face or eyes clearly, they may think you are cheating. So remember to have a bright room during the test so that the proctors can ensure that you are not cheating. Now let's get into the don't do list. On the screen you can see the Duolingo Test Help Center. Here you can go through all the test rules and policies by yourself. I'll put the link in the description below. As you can see, there are a lot of rules, the important test rules that you should follow. You must be alone in a quiet, well-lit room that we have just spoke about. Ears must be visible and uncovered. For those who wear headscarves or hijab, it is okay, but I recommend at least keeping the ears visible like the picture on screen. Face must be visible and unobscured. No headphones or earphones. No outside materials, include mobile devices, notes or textbooks. Remember, during the test your phone should be in silent, or you can just keep it outside of your room. Also, during the test you cannot have any kind of notes or textbooks with you. No communication with anyone else. Clearly, you cannot have anyone in the room, let alone have any kind of communication with anyone during the test. No writing utensils or paper. Do not carry any paper, pencil or pen during the exam. You may end up getting uncertified or banned from the Duolingo English test. Do not look away from the screen, but you are allowed to look in the keyboard. You should be constantly looking screen to the keyboard, keyboard to the screen. Do not leave the test window for any reason. What they meant by not to leave test window is that this is a window, as you can see. You should not be minimizing it. If you minimize it, they may ask you to retake. Do not use any predictive input method. What they meant by this was that you should not be using any extra software like Grammarly. Do not use any third-party web camera software. If you do, make sure they are closed during the exam. Do not use a second monitor or any software that enables screen sharing or remote access. Speak for at least 30 seconds on the topics presented during the graded speaking section. I have said this previously in my other videos that if you get a picture or if you get any topic, you have to speak for at least 30 seconds. If you do not speak for 30 seconds, you may not get a certified result. And the final rule, do not use another person's name or ID information to take the test. Remember the test policies. You can use only one account to take the test. You have 21 days to take the test after purchasing. If you purchase a 2-test bundle, you have an additional 21 days after you receive a result for the first test. And the final policy is you may purchase 3 tests in any 30-day period. Remember to check the description box. There are important links to the Duolingo official guide and their help center page. There you will find the rules and can read more carefully. That's all for today. Thank you for watching my video. To register for online or face-to-face classes, email us at englishideabypr@gmail.com. To watch more videos like this, give a like, share this video, write a comment, and use the subtitles if you need to. Subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon to get a notification whenever I upload something new.